Hi, I'm Emily Lane, and I'm a senior here at Watershed. So this is my fourth project week. This year I decided to look into something that I've had an interest in for a while, that is cooking in general, and I decided to go a little bit more specific and do Thai cooking. The first slide that I have up it has a lot of the main ingredients that I use throughout the week. Ginger, a lot of lemongrass, a lot of coconut milk, and there's also a little pot of galanga powder, which is a type of ginger root that's been ground up. My first day in the kitchen, I made this soup that you can see in the upper right-hand corner, which was a chicken and coconut soup. The rest of the photographs on that slide are from when I was working with my SME, Ning Oxley, who lives out in Monroe, and that's her 3-year-old daughter, Onion, who she was helping me with the squash, and by helping I mean eating it. The top right-hand slide is another selection of ingredients that I was using at her house, and that's Ning in the bottom right-hand corner. The top left-hand corner is noodles that I made in pad thai. Me stirring up, working over her stove was a lot of fun. It was a wood stove with a couple of gas burners. It was really fun to try and figure out how to use the stove as well as how to cook the food. On the other half of the slide, that's kale that I'm cooking for the red curry that I made. Cooking it before you add it to the curry helps it keep its color and flavor better. Here are some of my finished dishes. At her house, I made a pad thai with chicken and a traditional red curry with squash and coconut milk as the sauce. And it was a lot spicier than I thought it was going to be, which, according to Ning, it was only about a 2 on a scale of 5, and that had she been making it for herself, it would have been quite a bit spicier, which I have a difficulty imagining. After that, I worked at my house, and for about 7 hours on Friday, I prepared and gained a lot of assistance in cleaning up a very large meal for a bunch of people that I had over to my house, my advisor included. I made, again, the pad thai and red curry, and I also made an appetizer called golden cups, which are up here. It's a minced chicken and vegetable filling in a fried batter cup. They're really great. They crunch and it's really delicious. That was definitely my favorite thing that I made this week. It was working in a deep fryer and making the cups, and that was probably one of the smoothest, I think. I definitely just had the most fun with that one. I also learned that my stove is not big enough to accommodate Thai cooking, which is mostly preparation of different ingredients and then assembly at the end. This assembly time is very little. Prep time it takes quite a while. For dessert, I made bubble tea, which is dark tea, or very strongly brewed tea with milk and cooked tapioca pearls. Those are not cooked. When they're cooked, they're clear. And I also made coconut sticky rice, which is steamed rice with a coconut and sugar sauce, which is really delicious. I'd like to thank Ning Oxley for being my SME, and she couldn't make it here tonight. And I'd also like to thank my family for letting me take over the kitchen for the week and helping me clean up and putting up with me and tasting all of my food. And I also like to thank everyone who came out for the meal that I made on Friday night. Thank you.